Have you ever wondered how some people manage to stay strong and bounce back even after experiencing significant loss? It's a testament to the human spirit and its incredible capacity for resilience. Resilience, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, isn't just an innate trait found in some lucky individuals. It's a skill that can be learned, honed, and mastered. Loss, on the other hand, is a universal human experience. It's something every one of us will face at some point in our lives. Some losses may be small, others devastating, but each one has the potential to shape us, to change us in profound ways. In this video, we'll be exploring the compelling stories of individuals who faced significant loss and yet have shown remarkable resilience. These stories aren't just about survival, but about thriving in the face of adversity. They are about the power of the human spirit to overcome. So stay with us as we delve into the stories of those who faced significant loss and found strength and resilience. Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist, once said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." This profound sentiment was not just a philosophical musing for Frankl, but a lived reality. Born in Vienna in 1905, Viktor Frankl's life was marked by extraordinary resilience in the face of unimaginable loss and suffering. During the Second World War, he and his family were taken captive by the Nazis, and Frankl spent 3 years in concentration camps, including the infamous Auschwitz. He lost his wife, his parents, and his brother to the Holocaust, but he never lost his spirit. In the midst of this darkness, Frankl found light in the power of meaning. He observed that those who could find a purpose in life, a reason to carry on, were more likely to survive. This realization, born out of the ashes of loss, became the cornerstone of his psychological theory, known as logotherapy. Logotherapy asserts that our primary drive in life is not pleasure, as Freud suggested, but the pursuit of what we find meaningful. Frankl argued that meaning can be found in life regardless of the circumstances, even in the direst of situations. His book, Man's Search for Meaning, is a testament to this belief. It's a memoir written in 9 days about his experiences in the camps and how his survival hinged on the ability to find meaning in suffering. Frankl's story is a beacon of resilience, a testament to the strength of the human spirit when faced with loss and adversity. His theories have inspired countless others, battling their own hardships, encouraging them to seek out meaning and purpose in their lives. Author Harold Kushner once said of Frankl, "He who has a why to live can bear with almost any how." And indeed, Viktor Frankl showed us that it is possible to endure the unendurable, to find light in the darkest of nights. Frankl's resilience in the face of loss teaches us that no matter our circumstances, we have the power to choose our response. J.K. Rowling, the author of the world-renowned Harry Potter series, experienced a period of deep loss and depression before her rise to fame. Joanne Rowling, better known as J.K. Rowling, is a name synonymous with magic, adventure, and resilience. Her journey from the depths of despair to the heights of literary success is an embodiment of strength and determination. Before the world was introduced to the magical realm of Harry Potter, Rowling was grappling with the harsh realities of life. She was a single mother, living on state benefits in the United Kingdom, dealing with the aftermath of a failed marriage, and mourning the loss of her mother. But even in the midst of these trials, Rowling held on to her love for writing, a passion she had nurtured since childhood. Rowling once described herself as being as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. Yet it was in this period of struggle that the idea of Harry Potter, a young wizard navigating the trials of adolescence and the challenges of the magical world, was born. She spent years meticulously crafting the story, often writing in cafes while her daughter slept beside her in her pram. Her efforts were initially met with rejection. 12 publishing houses turned down the manuscript of Harry Potter. But Rowling remained undeterred. She believed in her story and was determined to share it with the world. It was this unyielding spirit that eventually led to Bloomsbury Publishing, taking a chance on her in 1997. From that point on, the world of literature was forever changed. The Harry Potter series went on to sell over 500 million copies worldwide, making Rowling one of the most successful authors of our time. In the face of adversity, J.K. Rowling chose to persevere. She chose to write. She chose to believe in the power of her story. As she famously said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Rowling taught us that it's our choices, in times of adversity and loss, that show what we truly are. Malala Yousafzai, the youngest Nobel laureate, faced a life-threatening situation when she stood up for her right to education. Born in the Swat Valley of Pakistan, Malala was an ordinary girl with an extraordinary passion. From a young age, she was deeply committed to her education. But when the Taliban took control of her region and banned girls from attending school, Malala refused to be silenced. She began to speak out publicly, raising her voice against the oppression. She blogged about her experiences and made appearances on television, advocating for girls' education. This defiance didn't go unnoticed. One day, as she was returning from school, she was shot by a Taliban gunman. This could have been the end of Malala's story. But it wasn't. It was a new beginning. Against all odds, Malala survived. She woke up in a hospital in Birmingham, England, thousands of miles away from home. But the distance didn't deter her. Instead, it only strengthened her resolve. She said, "I don't want to be remembered as the girl who was shot. I want to be remembered as the girl who stood up." And stand up she did. Not only did she continue her education in England, but she also became an advocate for girls' education around the world. She addressed the United Nations, met world leaders, and even established the Malala Fund, a charity dedicated to giving every girl an opportunity to achieve a future she chooses. In her own words, "We realize the importance of our voices only when we are silenced." Malala's resilience turned her loss into a powerful catalyst for change. The story of Malala Yousafzai is a testament to the power of resilience. It's about a girl who lost almost everything, yet found the strength to keep fighting. It's about a girl who turned her loss into a global movement. The words of Nelson Mandela ring true in her story. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Malala's story serves as a powerful reminder that resilience can turn loss into a catalyst for change. These stories of resilience in the face of loss inspire us to persevere in our own lives, no matter the adversity we face. Our journey today has taken us through the lives of three extraordinary individuals: Viktor Frankl, J.K. Rowling, and Malala Yousafzai, each of whom has shown an extraordinary ability to rise from the ashes of their personal tragedies. They've taught us that resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving in the aftermath of loss, about using our hardships as the foundation for our greatest triumphs. Let's revisit the story of Viktor Frankl, a man who found meaning in the bleakest of circumstances, demonstrating that even in the darkest corners of a concentration camp, the human spirit can find a reason to go on. Then we have the tale of J.K. Rowling, who, despite the sting of rejection and the weight of failure, penned a story that enchanted millions around the world. And let's not forget Malala Yousafzai, a young girl whose pursuit of education remained unshaken even after a bullet tried to silence her. These stories are testaments to the power of resilience, to the magic that happens when we refuse to give up, when we choose to rise again and again, no matter how many times life tries to knock us down. As the brilliant J.R.R. Tolkien once said, "It's not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit." Now we turn the spotlight to you. Your stories, your experiences, your resilience, they matter. We encourage you to share your own stories of resilience in the comments, to lend your voice to this symphony of strength and perseverance. Your story could be the beacon of hope someone needs, the inspiration for someone to rise above their own challenges. Please like, subscribe, and share your story to support the channel. Together, let's create a community that celebrates the power of the human spirit, a community that stands tall in the face of adversity.